We came in leading, came out 5th. It's like, all right, that wasn't terrible, but that was the race going out the window, because we got to have all aspects of the team running strong. So pit crew and engine stuff. Then we've got good setup notes going on right now with getting the car dialed into the track's conditions. Today's going to be a tough race. The racetrack rubbered in practice. It turned real dark, and the rubber was providing for a slick surface, and then the banking, it was hot. So we'll see how today goes. We're definitely going to have to muscle the car for a full 400 miles today.
There are always transitions when a driver switches teams, but as you settle into this one, what are the next steps you'd like to take?
Well, just kind of like what I touched on earlier, we just have to polish up on all areas of the team, and for me to understand how to get the car into the pit box for these guys is just a small little thing. Or communicating between the spotter up on top of the tower. He sees the cars running around, and he'll say something about car high, and yet there wasn't necessarily a car high. I could have slid up into that high groove. Those are the things where you take it to the next level. So we're executing. I think we're doing the fundamentals right. We just now have to get more advanced and make sure that we're getting everything every weekend out of the car. But really, I think the biggest thing is just these races are all turning into this last 50-lap dash, and that's where we got to be stronger. And elbows up, get out there, bump and grind, and rub. I had no problem with doing that, but we got to make sure our car is as best as we can make it at that point in the race.
Kurt, Dover is a unique track, and on the NASCAR circuit, talk about some of the challenges the track presents to drivers, how you were able to master it with your win last year.
Well, this is a tough place. The banking here is difficult and fun at the same time. The way you jump down into the corner and land, that's when the car bounces a few times. If you could get that bounce taken out of the suspension, where it'll just jump down there and stick once, that's when you're going to have a better day. Then you come out of the corner, and you're jumping up out of the banking onto the straightaway. This left rear tire, when I'm driving, the left rear tire wants to come off the ground, wants to come unhooked. And so you got to keep that tire pushed down into the racetrack. And so that's a tough part of this track, that even if you're not handling exactly right, you'll be full throttle coming up off the corner, and then you lift just for an instant, just so that tire doesn't spin itself and wear itself out too quickly. So you'll adjust to try to make sure you don't burn off that left rear tire. So the place is fun, though. I mean, you drive down in, you can hug the bottom. A lot of guys will be sliding up and going up real high today. That's just this new Generation 6 car, or it's the tire. I don't know, but the handling has been different this weekend, where we got to go up the banking a little bit and then come back down. So look for that today. Look for guys sliding up real high. Look for guys trying to hug the bottom. And then on restarts, we'll be double file. It'll be interesting to see who can maneuver side by side. That's going to be one of the keys today as well.
Are there any of those you in the audience might have a quick question for Kurt?